I think it was probably a slower start to the season than I would have liked. Really didn't feel like I got going until sort of April, May, and then I've played pretty good golf since then. The couple wins, a couple other opportunities to win as well. So yeah, overall, reasonably happy with the way I've played this year, and obviously I've got 3 tournaments coming up to try to turn a pretty good year into a very good year. Yeah, I certainly don't want to sit up here and belittle my achievements at all this year and what I've done, but at the same time, yeah, I expect a certain standard from myself, and yeah, I've had, I've won a couple of times. I've had an opportunity to win a few more times than that, and haven't been able to get over the line. So I would have liked to, added a couple more to that win column. But as I said, there's still 3 tournaments left in this PGA Tour season. I think I've actually got 8 or 9 tournaments left this year, but 3 on the PGA Tour. To turn an okay season into a very good one, I feel maybe a little similar to even the 3 years that I've won the FedEx Cup. I 2016 I came in to the playoffs, I think in 36th, and was able to win. But then 19 and 22, I was a little further up and a little closer to the lead. And I think when the bulk of the season has come and gone, and you've got this opportunity of 3 weeks to really, I guess, flip the script a little bit or change the narrative in what that season means, I think that's a motivating factor, and part of the reason that I've probably played well in the playoffs for the last few years. Amazing.
Okay, good.
Yeah, I played Tokyo with COVID and no one there and everything, so it was a different experience. But we played the practice rounds at the start of the week in France with no spectators, just because they didn't sell tickets for the practice rounds. And then you show up on Thursday and there's 30,000 people at the golf course. It was very cool. So I think to play in that atmosphere and in that environment. Yeah, I said it at the end of the tournament. I think the Olympic Games is going to mean more and more to the game of golf as it goes along. Going into 28 in LA, 32 in Brisbane, it's only going to become more important. I mean, you see, like what Novak Djokovic said, winning that Olympic gold was the biggest sporting achievement of his career. I'm pretty sure in 10 or 20 years' time, someone in the world of golf might say that about an Olympic gold medal.
Xander and Scottie have both had historic years. If you could choose to have one of those this year, which one would you choose for yourself, and why?
Scottie's. I mean, I think winning a Masters, an Olympic gold medal, winning whatever it is, six times, it's pretty hard to top that.